I'm Sarah Lane from Blossom Yoga and Wellness, located here in the heart of downtown Concord at 120 North Main Street, right across from the State House. Thank you for joining me for an all levels class today. Please take your time and always be kind to your body through movement. Let's get started. Gently close your eyes or soften your gaze. And let's just take a moment to land here on these four corners of our mats. Letting your mind just start to make its way here, letting your day thus far start to just fizzle away from your day, letting go. Feel your four corners of your mat leading you here, drawing you into this space. Find your breath. Feel the breath on the tip of the nostrils, that warming sensation as the breath pulls out, and cooling sensation as the breath pulls in. As you continue the natural rhythm and pace of breath, allow your shoulders to soften. Take a nice big breath in from here, taking that breath a little deeper into the belly, and letting it out long and slow. Big exhale. Good. Two more breaths. Big breath in. And long, slow breath out. One more time. Nice full breath in. Make it big. Bring in that oxygen for energy in the body. Feel that nice big belly fill and then let it all go. Let your breath come back to its natural rhythm, its natural pace. The body just knowing exactly how to breathe itself. Start to flicker the eyes back open if you want. Take a nice big breath in. Bring those hands down to the side of the mat and let's gather up that spine, lengthening from the tip of the tailbone to the crown of the head. Use your exhale to drop those shoulders, drop the chin down to the chest. And let's rock that chin side to side. Getting a nice stretch on the back of the cervical spine, listening to all those little crinkles and crackles. Inhaling as you come up and exhaling as you come through. Good. One more time on each side. And next time your chin comes to center, meet me right there. Tuck it down nice and deep. Get that nice yogi chin lock happening. Feel that nice space opening in the back of the neck. And we'll take our next inhale. Take your nose, carve a line all the way up to the sky. Open that heart, open the chest. Exhale and bring it back through, chin to chest. Inhale up. And exhale down. Let's get into this a little deeper. Bring those hands to the knees. As you come up, push yourself forward. Think cow pose. Opening up space in the chest and the heart and the throat. As you exhale, pull yourself back. Feel those shoulder blades kind of work themselves apart as you drag yourself back. Inhaling up. And exhaling down for those seated cat and cows. Good. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale through. Next inhale brings us all the way back up. Stack that head over heart, heart over pelvis. Draw those hands back down to the earth. We'll take a nice big breath, bringing the arms up over the head. Interlace those palms. Flip the hands and press the sky away from you. Press, press, press. Start to lean over to the right. Maybe take your gaze over through that left side, opening up the left side body, compressing into the right. Back to center. Let's switch to the other side. Lean over to that left side. Take your gaze to the right. And back to center. Let's get into a little deeper. Drop that right hand down. Bend into the elbow. And bring yourself over to the right. Big side body stretch. Breathe into that left side. Big breath. And compress into that right side. Massage those organs. Good. Let's take it up. And switch sides. Same thing. Bend right into that left elbow and take that right hand up and over, getting into that right side body that you just compressed into. Big space for the big breath. Good, take both arms up, reach up as high as you can, pull in that core, shoulders do your twisting. Let's tap down to the right, bring it back up and over to the left. Let's keep this going a couple times, just a little twist. Lock down that lumbar spine by bringing in that core. Our shoulders are the steering wheel of that twist. Good, one more on each side. And then next time you come over to your right, let's link that left hand to the right knee. Walk those right fingertips behind you. We're gonna increase that range of motion in our body, get out of our own way. Take your gaze, look over that shoulder. Maybe do a little chin tuck to get some more stretch in the neck. Use that left hand on the right knee to really wring yourself out today. Good, one more big breath here. And we'll untwist. Lift those arms right back up. And let's draw the twist over to the left. Link that hand on the knee and then walk those fingertips behind you, twisting yourself out. Same thing with the neck. You want to tuck the chin, maybe do a couple yeses with the head. Use that exhale to invite that deep twist. And slowly unwind yourself back to center, and we'll gather it all up one more time. Lift those arms up as high as you can from hips to fingers and draw yourself forward. Once your hands come down, maybe take a couple rocks side to side. Nice and gentle, opening up the lower back. Couple more rocks. And come to center. Walk those hands over to the right. Let's grow heavy in that right hand. Release the left hand up and open to open the chest. Pull that pinky back. Big breath here. Use that breath to make that space. And take it down. Walk the hands back to center. Center those shoulders. And then we'll walk over to the left. Left hand presses into your space. Right hand comes up and open. Pull pinky back. Big breath here. And let's let it down. Walk your hands back to center. Find an inhale. And let's come out of that compression in the legs. Bringing them out long in front of you. Flexing those toes. Taking our right foot up to our right thigh, coming into our seated tree. Grow heavy through that right knee. We rise up through the arms. Hinge at those hips, bow into that left leg. If you want to go a little deeper here, step your right hand to the outside of the leg. Get into that lower back a little bit more. Your choice. You can keep a straight back, looking out over the foot, or rounding your chin forward towards your chest. You can do a little bit of both too. Good, let's find an inhale, roll up. We'll bring those arms one more time up and take it into that twist one more time. Go as deep as you want here. Walk those fingertips behind you. And untwist. Let's grab that knee, pick up the foot, and cradle the leg. Get a little bit of hip work in to open that hip flexor. Some hip mobility exercises. Good, one more rock. And let's kick it out. Come into your seated tree, the opposite side. Heavy through that left knee, arms pull up, lift and bow over that right leg. Your choice, straight back or rounded back, just like you did on the other side. This side might feel different, so honor the body and what it's looking for today. Don't forget to breathe. Your breath helps open that space you're making through your postures. Modification here would be to bring the block underneath the knee for some support. Good, let's round up, arms pull up, and let's twist to the left. Good, just one breath here, big twist. Use that exhale to twist deeper. And then we'll come out, grab that knee, let's pick up that foot and give it a little cradle for some abduction and adduction of that hip. And you can make this big, you can make it small, fast, slow, again, whatever brings that positive yes sensation to your body. Good. From here, let's go into that seated butterfly, bringing the feet together, both knees out. Your choice, roll forward, straight back. We can pull on those feet. If you're rounding forward, I'd let go of the pull and just drop the hands to the floor. A little bit more passive so you're not pulling on that spine while it's in that curve position. Good. One more big breath here. And then let's inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Take those feet, step them out. Big windshield wipers from side to side. You can flex the feet if you want. Roll on those heels. Good, couple more. And let's meet at center. Loop yourself around. Let's come into tabletop position. Stack your wrist under your shoulders. Your knees under those hip points. Neck in line with spine, nice long line from the tip of the tailbone out the crown of our head. We want to get this action in our hands like we're corkscrewing them so that center of our elbow is shining forward, elbow faces back. This will help protect your shoulders. Good, imagine you have a flashlight in the crown of your head and let's shine it back towards that right side like you're looking back. Try to keep your hip center. Back to center with the crown and over to the opposite side. Back to center. Let's do this a couple more times. Getting that little C curve in the spine. Good. One more on each side. And then next time your head comes to center, pause. Let's take it into our cat and cows. Engage your core. Inhale up. Bring that belly down, lift the chin, open the throat and the heart. Exhale, pull it through chin to chest, round up through that spine, tuck the tailbone, bring the belly button in. Let's keep this going a couple more times. Use your own breath to really find the pace of this movement. Don't forget your core, especially when you're dropping down to that cow pose. Good, one more round. And next time you're coming up for inhale, meet me there, neutral table. Let's take that right foot, kick it back behind us. We're gonna bring it over to the left, tuck it underneath and press back. Good, bring it back up and let's shoot it to the opposite side. Toes face along that front of your mat and we'll go back and forth a couple times. Good, last round. And next time you're coming forward, pause. Let's take that right foot, bring it back behind you, press through that heel, half spinal balance. Push the earth away from you with all those points of contact. Maybe take your left arm up and join me in full spinal balance. Thumb up, pinky down, reach forward with that hand, press back with that foot. Good, don't forget to breathe. And let's melt it down. Bring that foot in, bring the big toes together, walk the knees out, push those hips back, and bow forward into your child's pose for 3 big breaths. Relax your shoulders, release your belly. Feel that nice energy from the tip of the tailbone out the crown of the head. Good, one more big breath here. And we'll round back up. Walk the knees back in, set up your tabletop position, wrist under shoulders, knees under our hips, and we'll take it over to that left leg, lifting it up behind us and sending it over to the right. Tuck those toes and press back. Bring it back up to center and then over to the left, plant it down and rock. If you want to add on a little bit of a toe stretch here, you can tuck that toe or all the toes on that right foot and lean back and you'll get a deeper stretch in that foot. Using your breath, inhaling forward and exhaling back. Good, one more time. Next time you're coming up, meet me right there. Let's take that left foot, bring it back behind us. Half spinal balance. Join me in full spinal balance if you want it. You kind of get this sensation if your ear were to come towards your arm, they're lining up. pull that core in, push the earth away from you. Nice strong body, strong shoulders. And we'll melt it down. This time, let's tuck our toes, press up into your plank, and back into your downward dog. Pedal those feet. Good, let's take downward facing dog from here. Take your feet and step them up to meet the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, let it all go. Bend into those knees, press that chest on the thighs, root down so we can round all the way up. As you come up, interlace your thumbs and take a back bend. Back to center, down to mountain pose. From our mountain pose, let's take it back, hands to the hips, kick that right foot back.
You. Candy and I were jibber-jabbering, so I missed the transition with you standing up.
That's okay.
Could you find an easy sort of like starting point from when you stood up to kind of, I'll have to put a little edit point in.
Okay.
Sorry for messing with your.
That's okay. So do you want me to come from where I was and stand up? Because I went from, I can get back in down dog and then come up?
Yes, if
yep.
you don't mind. Okay, and I'm ready to go on that. Again, Candy and I were just jibber-jabbering.
That's okay.
Go for it.
Pedaling out your downward facing dog, pulling that lower belly up and in, sending the chest back towards those thighs. Relax your head. Couple more pedals in those feet. And then we'll find some stillness, taking your feet and stepping them up to meet the front of your mat. Finding that inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, let it all go. Bend into those knees, root those feet down, and rise all the way up. Once you come up, interlace your thumbs and take that back bend. Pull those elbows back in space, open that chest, back to center, down to mountain pose. Take a big meditative breath here, that kind of breath that fills the belly, the chest, the lungs. And then we'll bring our hands to our hips, take our right foot, lunge it back into a warrior two, arms come out, look over those fingertips. Get your warrior. Remember, warrior, you don't have to intersect that front foot with the back foot. You can always, if you need a bigger base for your hips, send that left foot out a little bit, right foot out a little bit. So now heels are intersecting, give you a bigger base. So find what works in your body where you can find that yes sensation. Taking warrior two, flip the palm, reverse that warrior. We're lifting up and tipping down with that back arm. Good. From peaceful warrior, let's take it down to warrior two. Land the warrior nice and soft. Straighten your front leg. Reach forward and tip down into triangle. Blocks under the hands work great in triangle pose. You want to try to stack those shoulders up. Maybe even look up at that top hand. Keep that chest open. Good. Let's rotate back up to warrior two and down to side angle. We hold our little tray on our thigh up with that top arm. If you want to go into that extended side angle, a great way to get there. Bring that arm out like you're shaking someone's hand and reach it across like you have your ear and your arm could kind of be on the same line, but they're not touching. You want to make that space. Good, let's find it. Inhale, roll up. Land the warrior two one more time. Good. And then we're going to take our feet, come up on the toes on that left foot and pivot on the heel. Take your right foot, pivot on the heel, and drop down to that warrior two opposite side. Flip your palm and tip back, peaceful warrior. Good, take it down, warrior two. Just land the warrior nice and soft. Straighten that front leg, reach towards the front of the room. Your hips push back and you tip down to your triangle pose. Again, block under that hand would work great. So find what works for you. Try to stack your shoulders up. We build that body awareness. Try not to press into that leg or your block. Ignite that core, fire it up. and use it to pull you up, get rid of that momentum in the body. Land your warrior two and take it down to that side angle. Your choice where you want to go from here. Stay up high, or you can reach out and come into that extended side angle. You find that long line all the way from your heel up the body, out the fingertips. If you even wanted to challenge the core more here, reach out with both hands. Keep that knee tracking with those toes. Good, use your core, pull yourself back up. Land warrior two. Come up on the toes on that right foot, pivot it around, 5-pointed star. We'll take a wide-legged forward fold here, coming all the way down. Take your hands, walk them to the front of your mat. We'll pivot the feet around so both all our toes and fingers are facing the front of the mat. Take your foot in the front and let's step it back to downward facing dog. A couple petals here from our downward facing dog. After we work that blood up the calves and the hamstrings, we're going to step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, left foot to the outside of the left hand, and come into your malasana, your yogi squat. Yogi's choice here, you want to do a crow pose in your squat. Welcome to an arm balance. If you want to add some twisting, you can. If you want to maybe sway it out a little bit, loosen up the hips, sway it out, find what works for you. An invitation to explore and do what feels good. And whenever you're done in your squat, let's make our way back down to our seat. Come into that butterfly one more time. Maybe it feels a little bit different now. Your hips are a little more open. Maybe you want to take yourself forward here. Again, play with it, explore what feels good in your body. It's a fun thing about yoga is being able to try new things and explore how things feel. We'll roll up, we'll do those windshield wipers one more time. From our windshield wipers, we're going to make our way down to our spine on our back. So if you want a little bit more core work, I invite you to maybe take your boat pose and sink that boat down, legs up or down. You choose what you want, or just come down to your back. Once you come down to your back, pull those knees into your chest, rock a couple times side to side. Get that little massage in the lower back. From here, we'll take it to happy baby, reaching up and grabbing those feet. Knees down, soles up. Rock your baby, whatever feels good to you. From here, taking any last movement you want to take to end your practice, maybe that waterfall pose for a couple breaths, legs up. If plow pose is in your practice, maybe take that. Shoulder stand, again, explore from here wherever you want to go. And then when you're ready, we'll come into our relaxation posture, Shavasana. So please take your time setting up your Shavasana, your relaxation time, as much time as you need. I'll end the video here so you can have some relaxation time at the end of your practice. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us. I really hope to see you in one of our classes at our Blossom Studio. Thanks. Namaste.